Hello, Gemini. Most of the astrological action of this month is jammed into Aries. And in your horoscope, this is the area of social connections as well as plans and hopes you have for the future. Venus here is already enriching your social life and also maybe giving you some nice, attractive ideas about future that you may find almost convincing. When it turns retrograde on the 2nd of March, you will get an opportunity to reconsider just how much those ideas are feasible, or if maybe they should be tweaked to be feasible or more attractive to you. In the context of your social life, it may strengthen your interest in people or communities from the past who you may have overlooked. If you get the opportunity to talk to those people, do that, but without any commitments. It's not the time to commit yet. There is too much retrograde energy going around. Mercury enters Aries on the 3rd of March, making this social and future-oriented area of your horoscope and life more dynamic and informative. It basically means that you need to talk a lot, communicate, maybe make trips, read or watch something that will help you fantasize about your future, about a new idea of your future that you couldn't imagine before. The same Mercury going retrograde on the 15th is the next logical step. So you talked a lot, you learned a lot, you got some new ideas about the future, you got in contact with some people, and now it's time to digest and reconsider. Ask questions, maybe meet some other people who may have a different angle from which they look at things. And it's all about this idea of the future that you will have to form during this year, and about the social connections you will need to strengthen this year to help you move in the direction of this future. The 14th of March brings with it a full moon in Virgo, which is also a lunar eclipse, perfect for letting go. In your horoscope, the area in which you will have to let go of something is home, family, your roots, where you live, how you live, what your relationships are with your close ones and your older relatives as well. It's not a quick thing. You will have about a year to finish things up, but the first step is identifying what needs to go and preparing for it mentally, and maybe grieving if this was something dear to you. So getting over it emotionally first. On the 29th of March, there is a solar eclipse that is also a new moon in Aries that is more future-oriented and upbeat. In your horoscope, it falls into this area of social connections, plans, hopes, and fears about the future. Here, if you are being socially active, which you should be, preferably offline, but online also counts, it may feel like a swirl of activity, like the pacing of events will pick up and things will become more interesting, which for you, this is good. It makes you more agile. On the days before and after this new moon slash eclipse, Venus and Mercury that were retrograde in Aries will retreat back into Pisces. Pisces is your sector of career, reputation, and all things official, meaning that something official that was already somewhat important the first time Venus and Mercury were passing through here will become extra important again. It must be something serious, because next month in April, both planets will end their retrograde right next to the most serious planet in the solar system, Saturn. So this official thing may claim your attention at the end of the month, and for a very good reason. It will be critical for your future, so it should be considered seriously. Finally, on the 30th of March, Neptune, the planet of dreams and visions and mysticism, will enter Aries. That is, again, your sector of social connections and ideas about the future. This will make it easier for you to be inspired and to imagine something that you would actually want yourself in the future, even if tentatively at first. While you watch the forecast for this incredibly eventful March, thank you for sticking around. You can also go and watch the forecast for your ascendant, that is your rising sign. My impression is that the sun sign forecast generally feels more relatable in the present, but that a rising sign forecast may add some depth to it and also point your attention to things you may have been ignoring or that you are not actively monitoring. If you like the forecast, please go press the like button and also subscribe. That would please me a lot. And I wish you to have a positively intense March and see you in the next videos.